Alright, back again with some more of the second ascent. Kind of half tempted to look up a playthrough on this, but at the same time, though, I don't really feel like doing that. I'd rather have it, so I just go ahead and go with it. Picking right up exactly where I left off on the last one. And also, at the end of each of these videos, I always mention about that if you need someone to read the Bible to you, might check out my chapter a day to keep the devil at bay series that I'm doing. But I figured I'd mention that at the beginning of this video because it can't be guaranteed that everyone's gonna watch the video all the way through, and some people might not realize that I have other content that's available. The first 30 videos were a little bit longer videos, and it's why I was reading the King James Version, New Living Translation, and the New International Version, each chapter. And I felt like I didn't need to be doing that, and so I discontinued that. And as it so happens, it was quite interesting. Why ain't they attacking? Alright. So we can only use magic. That's the reason why it says steal avails us not. Oh, that's easy to fix real quick. Hang on. Hold on, let me pause it. These gambits are set up different than the other one. That'll do it, I believe. That thing's immune to the, yeah. Alright, here, hold on, I gotta fix that. No point wasting my, Phoenix Downs. Shoot, I don't know, that might be right. We'll be finding out pretty soon, but whether I got those gambits set up well enough. Oh, I kind of want to go back downstairs, change it back up so I can just attack everything. I didn't do that. I mean, there's no point in having it so I have everybody stacked up with such good weaponry and everything, and then have it so that I give up my weaponry and just go straight to using magic. I did spend about 8 minutes working on setting those gambits up, but like, it's no big deal. At least I had the video paused while I was doing it. Let's get back out of here. Let's see what else we can give up instead. Let's see what this one is. Altar of Magics. Yeah, we'll give up some magic. Alright, hang on. This shouldn't take just a second. Oh, not that one. Make a new one. Alright. That didn't take nearly as long. I'll show off how many license points I've got. And that's with them all being spent out. That's how much grinding I've done on this game. On just this save. I know it's not. I'm sure there's some dorks out there that's got more than that. Like had nothing better to do than sit around and play this game. But like, I have had better things to do. That is one of the things that stinks on her. Is not being able to use magic for healing. Oh, I got shade. That'll work pretty good. Hang on a second, I'm gonna fix that in the gambits. Or, yeah, in the gambits. Forgot to unpause it for a second now. How's it then so quick? Oh, that's going downstairs. I'm trying to go downstairs. Where's the way upstairs? Maybe over there? Seriously. It's been a while since I actually played to this point in the game. I usually just go ahead and start working on trying to complete all the other tasks, which takes a long time, as can be evidenced by the fact that I haven't finished them yet, and I've been playing this particular save for over 100. What's it, like 110 hours now almost, huh? Yeah, coming up on 110 hours. And I haven't completed everything yet up to this point. But like, usually I'll try to do that, and then like, I'll wind up computer crashing. That's why I usually play it, is emulating, because I don't feel like digging the PlayStation 2 out and all the games and stuff. They're all packed up out of the way. I don't know if the PlayStation 2 that I've got is even still able to work or not. But yeah, usually end up having the save get destroyed in some way or another. So I'll end up having to start all the way back over again, which isn't bad in my opinion. I mean, it's at least it isn't a bad game. There are plenty of games worse than this one. Let's see what direction. Maybe. Maybe I'm heading in the right direction. Yep. Well, how many more of these we got a day? Brad is coming in hot with a twofer. Let's go back this other direction. See if there's some stairs over this way. Doesn't appear to be. Looks like the way we came in is right over there, and then. I said it's been a while since I actually played this part of the game. So bear with me. I sure wish I had enough people subscribe to me that I could be able to live stream and possibly talk to everybody. I'm not trying to get this content monetized or anything like that. I have no desire to monetize this particular channel. Or, oh yeah, like, yeah, I'm sitting there looking to do regen. My intent in doing this particular content of me playing a video game is to have it so that I can be able to draw people into the other content that I have of me reading the Bible and doing the occasional sermons, which I've got a few of them that I've been working on right now, but I got to figure out exactly the best way to go about making that type of video. and also you got to take the time to actually video it. That abortion is often murder video that I made. It took me like 4 or 5 tries probably to be able to get it recorded out, and I'm still not satisfied with the way that it turned out. But I kind of wish I could be able to just edit together all the different versions that I had of it, because different ones have made different points. I didn't go like a lot of that. I just went right off the cuff with it. I mean, so far as the particular verses and everything that I did on there, I read those from off of a list, and I didn't even include all of those every time, because like there were some of them that I was like, yeah, while that is true, it's probably not necessarily necessary that I read that one off. Like, if I include that one right there, then that means I have to include this other one right here to be able to explain why that one right there matters. And it's like I've already made that point well enough. There were so many different other instances in the Bible that I could have used it to be able to back up my point that much more, but I just opted out of using a lot of those. There's no point in beating a dead horse. Abortion is often murder, and it's very peculiar that it is promoted in such a way as it is, considering how evil of a sin that it is. It's just like kind of strange how it is that old Christmas, the Epiphany, is a particular day. Oh, that could just be a coincidence that they just coincidentally decided to. That's why I came in, isn't it? Yeah. Decided to use that particular day to do a setup and everything, and making it so it's harder for people to be able to say Happy January the 6th. Happy Epiphany Day. Happy Old Christmas. But I mean, so far as like the other things to do with it, Moloch and all of that, it all fits. It makes sense that that's their whole goal. It's to sacrifice children. Because just as soon as you start making that claim, like people come at you for making that claim. Like, thou doth protest too much, or whatever the saying, however the saying goes. But as it is, I mean, like, I'll continue doing the chapter a day to keep the devil at bay for the next few years. It's not hard to do that. All I have to do is read the Bible. Like, so far as actually coming up with proper sermons and stuff, which I come up with different points I'd like to make on a regular basis. It's just like hard to really put it out there what it is that I want to say or whatever. I mean, I don't know necessarily that it's going to reach the ears of someone who needs to hear it. And then, like, some of the times there'll be certain things that I'll be wanting to say to someone in my own personal life, or someone that I interact with or whatever online, but I don't want to have it so that I call their attention to it too heavily and make it so that they'd be like, oh, well, you accuse me of, or why are you pointing that out about me, and stuff like that. It's kind of like how you shouldn't be leading people to sin. That doing things for the glory of God and everything is a great thing to do, but if in the process of you trying to do things that are supposed to be for the glory of God, you wind up leading other people to sin, then what have you really accomplished? Oh, I forgot that Remedy works on SAP. Which is about as much as I'm going to say on that particular subject about the leading people to sin. So you're just going to sit there doing high potions back and forth? I see the way. Yeah, I just don't think that my other account would have made it even part of the way through here. That I would probably be at level 50 by now, though, after struggling to be able to make it as far as I am now. But like, it would have taken forever to be able to even get here to this part on the account or the save file that I was playing in the first place. I mean, there's plenty of things I could preach to people about, but there's such thing as being too preachy also. All I can do is just point you in the right direction. And that's what I'm trying to do with the chapter today to keep the devil at bay for the most part, is put the word out there and available. And also to tell you, which I'm pretty sure that I've told you on at least one of those videos, about how you can download. I mean, if you're already on the internet and you're watching my content on YouTube, then that means you could be able to look up the KJV Bible PDF to download and have it so you go ahead and download it for yourself, which is not the version that I would recommend, though. I would recommend that you actually take the time to go and purchase the New Living Translation. Bibles aren't that expensive. Mine costs like $70 or $80 or something like that. I mean, I can't remember the NIV one that I have. It didn't cost that much. It's not leather. It's not leather bound, and like, it's not the Life Application Study Bible or whatever. It's just the NIV Study Bible. It's like $55. Just got blue leather binding on it or whatever. But you could get plain ones, like just plain old hardback or even softback or soft cover or whatever. Bibles for like next to nothing. And you look through it and it has pretty much everything in it that you could possibly want to know and to be warned about and be advised on, so far as how you should behave and such. Like, I mean, you might have to go all the way through it and keep tabs. We already couldn't use magics, so that worked out pretty good for us. I imagine if we had given up iron and had, or steel, and had it said that we were then afflicted with a no magic field. Or is that just reminding us that, I don't know, that might just be reminding us that we can't use magic. Fenrir looks more like a white tiger than he does a wolf that would be interested in swallowing the moon. And he uses ice type moves, huh? It's like a snow leopard? No. With tiger stripes. Dang. Nobody revived him quick enough. Shit. Revive him. Seriously. I wonder how come it is it keeps on like then the frame lagging. I can't remember where I got the same rendering it at. Is it 1440p or if it's 1080p? I mean, I only have so much polishing on it. Is there any other items in there? Oh, I didn't see any. Alright. That reminds me of this one sermon though, about what I was saying about it. That was just one sermon I was working on. It was about bearing good fruit. About how whenever Jesus came across the fig tree, that it didn't give him any fruit. He cursed it so it would wither and die because it wasn't bearing good fruit. We should always try to bear good fruit. There's a lot more to that sermon than that. Like, there's lots of instances where I explain about places in the Bible where it speaks about the importance of bearing good fruit and stuff like that, but that's the general gist of it. That one bad apple spoils the whole bunch, you know? And you sit there and you do something. You can sit there and, like, faith without works is dead, and works without faith is dead. And you sit there and you do things that what is knowledge of those you not me? Man, we can't use items. No, we can use items. Miss abilities? No, we use them. Alright. I kinda half tempted to show off my different summons. Anyhow, Faith without works is dead, and works without faith is dead. There's no point in doing things if you're not doing things for God if you don't have faith in God, and there's no point in having it said that you violate God's law or cause other people to violate God's law, specifically the Ten Commandments, in order to be able to get people to, oh, I see. See? That, I don't know. Huh. I thought maybe what it was saying was that I couldn't use maps. I mean, the mini-map's not on there. But yeah, if you try to draw people to the Word of God by having it set you cause them to sin in the process of drawing them to the Word of God, there's something messed up there, isn't there? If you cause a married man to commit adultery, that's not so much like in his heart or in his mind or whatever. That's not so much on you. But if you cause a single man to do it unknowingly by having it so that you sitting there in a relationship and not telling anyone that you're in a relationship, and that means that you've caused that single man to become an adulterer. And that's if he's fornicating with you in his mind or whatever. That's pretty messed up in the first place. But fornication is not against the Ten Commandments. It's the adultery that is, though. Hold on, I might wind up having to read that again. But you're also causing, like, it might not necessarily be committing adultery. It might be you might be causing them to covet, to be covetous of another man's wife, even if they're not thinking of fornicating. It's different parts of the sermon that I was wanting to touch on, that I'm going to eventually get around to doing, I suppose. What in the world? So do I need to go down a level and then come back up? Oh, what did that elevator thing say? Those are dumb. I mean, there's various sermons and things that I have in mind, but like, I mean, it might help other people, but sometimes they'll be specifically intended for certain people, which makes it hard for me to do it to produce those into videos. We're all about. Now, this is just an example of some of the different rambling that I'll be doing sometimes that I'll be complaining about. Where I'll be like, yeah, I got to rambling too much. Decided I didn't want to post that particular video, so I had to redo it. I'm probably going to post one about predestination. Ancient letters hanging in a fulgent glow. I thought it said affluent before. Pilgrim impelled to heaven's heights, skyward keep your course. And vessel of sky, now make your way, reaching this place, your worth proven, the path for you shall open. You who call the vessel of sky, who would climb higher still, this vessel's ways, now master to ascend. Through ways untrodden, past but one, through ways then known, move unhindered. There's a elevator that's supposed to be coming up, or something, isn't there? Alright. Anyhow. The one that I made that, the rambling, or I guess you could call it rambling. Ranting and raving. No, it's not that. It's just rambling on about different things. The bit though that I made about the old, something here or something. About predestination and the nature of time, and about how the past is set in stone, the present is just something that we're really just experiencing. Even the future is already set in stone. Everything that it has happened, is happening now, and ever will happen is already known by God. God knows everything. There's nothing that we can do to be able to change the future, because the future is set. And that's pretty much all there is to it. You just sit there and say that you're going to change the future, but you're not really changing the future. All you're doing is what you already would have always done. But I got on a long ramble about that. Borderline stroke inducing. I'm still half tempted to go ahead and cut that one out from that one video I posted. Yeah. I made some really good points on it, but like, it's just, these are conclusions that I made back whenever I was 6 or 7 years old, and we were watching Back to the Future, I think it was. We'd already been watching Star Trek, where they had different themes of time travel, and we'd already been watching Doctor Who. Watching Doctor Who ever since I was a baby, just about. We were watching it on PBS or APT. Like, I mean, I came to these conclusions about the nature of time. At that young of an age. This is where I came down from, right? Yes. Maybe I need to talk to this thing or something. Ignorant child, crawling through life on clay below, all that lived and ever shall, by Guravagan's grace, to prosper now and forever. Yeah, like I was saying, those are just different things I came to the conclusion of on my own back when I was like 6 or 7 years old. Almost 7, if I wasn't already 7. I went ahead and talked to my brothers about it. Look, we're not ever going to waste our time trying to build any kind of time machine or anything to try to change the past, because, like, it's impossible. They're like, huh? Like, yeah, I mean, because, like, if things were meant to have happened in a different way, then they would have happened in a different way already. I'm not getting on that subject right now. just thinking about it right there, kind of made my head hurt a little bit. But I will clip it out from that one where I was rambling on about it. I just figured I'd talk something. Try to keep you entertained and possibly impart some of my wisdom onto you. anyone who's watching this. Because what else is there to do? Just watch me run around and attack these things. You could do that if you want to play this game. I could point you to a couple of different people that make videos. Oh crap! I forgot to change the gambits. Oh, I'll fix that real quick. Oh. Alright. Ally status. KO. Rise. Oh. Oh yeah. I wonder if Asuna works on that. I'm guessing it does. Yep. Shoot. Is he not able to do any damage by hitting him? The issue is that we're having right now. Is he immune to that? There, fine. Alright. Yeah, he's no longer immune to physical damage. Now he is able to be killed. So I'd take him. Oh, he's got his full health back too, though. Yeah. Let's just do it like this. No.
How about some of this? Let me show you how it's done.
Yeah, these types of random thoughts like that and everything is what goes through my mind on a regular basis, though, just about the various things. I think about all sorts of different things. They're really not something you'd think most people would think about. Like whenever I used to be a stoner, just sitting around, talking to people, be like, what do you think about the universe? Hey man, shut up. Shut up, you killed my butt. Alright. Which one of these is weak against? He's immune to all of them? Oh, malarkey. Ah, he's casting Renew on himself again. Alright, so what we gotta do? I guess we gotta wait until we got him weaned down just about all the way down to nothing. And then, we gotta friggin', hit him real hard. Yeah, I have Asperger's syndrome. I think I'm working on mentioning that about autistic, which can be a pain in the butt sometimes. But like, I'm not like a savant type person, idiot savant or whatever you want to call it, where like I want to know everything about one particular thing. I'm like the opposite of that. I want to know something about everything, and as much as possible about everything as I can. Come on, kill him, kill him, kill him, kill him, kill him. Before he can do that thing. I think Vaughn might be a little bit ticked off. I'm wondering if I'm going to get me some kind of a trophy for this. Fran wants in on it too.
It ends now.
Ah, crap. Almost got it. Oh, well, that'll all be enough to kill him.
Tremble.
Yes, it was. Yeah, see, got a ball trophy. I figured I would get some kind of a trophy for that thing because like, he was 3 times bigger than all the rest of the ones that were in there, and you see how hard he was to beat. Oh, here. found everywhere that there is to find on this particular floor. That's what I was trying to look at. Oh, I see what the issue is. For some reason, that is keeping the test bar up. I was trying to see how long the video has been so far. It's 52:28. I need to pause this probably and find out how it is that I summon the elevator. I can't remember, and I don't feel like making it, so y'all have to watch it and try to figure it out. It's probably something so stupid that I accidentally overlooked it or whatever. Or it might be something so that I had to have been walking the thing up as I went up each level and everything, and I didn't do it, and now I'm going to just have to restart this whole video. Let's hope it's not that. For my sake. Y'all won't be able to, I mean, hey, I don't know, y'all probably like it better that I do have to restart it, and that y'all don't have to hear all of the rambling that I've done. Alright. Hold on for just a moment. Yeah, see, I told you it was probably something stupid. Alright, let me go back upstairs. Oh wait, already facing the right direction. Lord mercy. Shoot.
I have
Game over. Nah, that would have been embarrassing as could be, wouldn't it? Alright. Let me do this. Alright. First, bring him back. Right, and then bring Vaughn back. He's pretty effective with that Zodiac spear, is he not? Right. Maybe that's not the way. Yeah, let me see. There's no way. That's the way back up. Is it? I guess it might be. Stay back, Radis. Don't. I go down 2 levels? No. Did I? Oh, freaking foot. I did not fart. That was my foot moving around on this ladder. Promise. If I had farted, I promise you I wouldn't be leaning forward still. I'd be like... so retarded. Did I not drop that disclaimer yet on this video? I'm pretty sure I didn't drop that disclaimer on this video. My ankle. I'm getting old socks. At least maybe making such a dumb mistake on this particular video got me another trophy. For what it's worth. It's not like I covered too much about the benefits of trophies in the Pharos Hunter camp or anything, but the more you get of the trophies for doing different trophy hunts, which is where you hunt rare game, which is oftentimes really ridiculously powerful like that one was. You take those trophies and you give them to what are their names? Stog. Yeah, I can't remember their names. Yeah. There's different mangas there, and the Fun Coast Hunters Camp. If you, depending on how many of the trophies you give to whichever one, will determine different new items that you unlock at the Hunters Camp. Commissary, or what do you call it? So on this right here, all I had to do was do the one from Magics again. Oh. Provisioner. That's the word I was looking for. Provisioner. Where is it at? Oh, building. Wasn't it Magics that I gave up? Pretty sure it was Magics that I gave up. When the heck? I didn't give up steel. I gave it up at first, but then I was like, no, I need that. I didn't give up. items because I just got through it doing that. I've given up items. Pretty sure. Alright, not room knowledge, because that would have just been maps. Altar of magic. I have to touch it again or something? Touch the altar. Ah, that's what it is. Your abilities are again your own. Alright, hang on. It'd be just my luck to have it so I can touch that thing and it takes me all the way back down to the bottom. I'm gonna walk all the way around this place real quick and see what it would do. Anyhow, I think this is probably about a good spot for me to go and end this video. Which I'm probably going to go and edit the video to take out some... I don't know, I can't be ashamed of the things that I said because they're true. And, they're not directed at anybody in particular. So, like, if you know who it is I'm talking about or whatever, then whatever. I mean... should be considered as shameful. But, anyhow. As at the beginning of the video, I'll say again at the end of the video. Remember to read your Bible every day. And, need someone to read it for you. I'm reading a chapter a day to keep the devil at bay on my channel. And I will do that until I get done, and then I'll start back over again with a different version of the Bible, so that I can increase my own knowledge. And at that time, I will also go ahead and re-upload the ones that I already did. Probably, I might wind up going back and redoing the first 30 or 40 videos from Genesis. Such, depending on certain things, how things go with certain people and stuff, determine whether or not I'll be redoing those. And follow the channel, then you'll be in the know about what's going on. And yeah, I'm doing all this for the glory of God. So not intending to ever get this monetized. You won't be seeing ads on my content unless, of course, Square Enix insists that there's ads put onto it, and at which time they will be the ones that are receiving the revenue from the videos. And most likely they won't ever bother with doing that. So, anyhow, y'all take it easy. Until next time.